Hello and welcome to General Knowledge class. How are you all students? Students, today we are going to do the recapitulation from chapter 1 to chapter 5. As our periodic test is going to come, so you have to learn all these chapters. So let's start the class.
Recapitulation of chapter 1 to 5. So we are going to revise chapter 1 to 5. So let's start with chapter 1, Animal World. Part A, state whether the following statements about animals are true or false. Bulls get angry by looking at the color red. False. Bulls are actually color blind, so they cannot recognize the color red. They just get irritated with the person who is showing the cloth. Second, bats are the only mammals that can fly. True. Dachshunds have long legs and short bodies. True. A male ostrich can roar like a lion. True. Tiger's skin is striped just like its fur. It is true. The teeth of a lobster are in its stomach. True. Snakes can see through their eyelids even with their eyes closed. True. An elephant is the world's fastest land animal. It is false. As animal is a heavyweight animal, so it cannot be fastest land animal. A group of cats is known as a clouder. True. A chameleon's tongue can be as long as its body. It is also true. Now moving to, let's think which of these two characters have an owl named Hedwig as a pet. So it is the Harry Potter. Now even you are scared of spider, looks like we both have arachnophobia. So arachnophobia is the disease to the person who is scared of spider. Part B, identify the animals from the pictures given below. Pick your answers from the help box. So the first picture is of okapi. Second is a sloth. Third, tarantula. Fourth, baboon. Fifth, opossum. Sixth, otter. Part C, identify the dogs from their pictures and their country of origin. So this dog belongs to China and the name of the dog is Pug. Second, the dog belongs to Italy and the name is Saint Bernard. Third, the dog is Siberian Husky and it belongs to Russia. Fourth, the dog name is Chihuahua and it belongs to Mexico. Fifth, this dog belongs to Germany and the name of the dog is Boxer. Sixth, this dog belongs to England and the name of the dog is Beagle. Seventh, now it is Poodle and the country of origin is France. Eighth, the name of the dog is Golden Retriever and the country of origin is Scotland. Now let's start with chapter 2, Travel Diaries. Now here we can see there are many skyscrapers. That means these are the tallest buildings which seems that it is touching the sky. So first skyscraper, it is in Dubai and the name of this famous skyscraper is Burj Khalifa. Second, Shanghai Tower, which is in Shanghai, China. Third, Petronas Twin Tower, which is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Fourth, Burj Al Arab, which is in Dubai, UAE. Fifth, Empire State Building, which is in New York, USA. Sixth, Willis Tower, which is in Illinois, USA. Now these were the skyscrapers. Did you know that architects are building environment-friendly buildings which have machines to control and use energy from the sun, air and water? What can we do to reduce the amount of energy we use every day? We can turn off the lights when it is not in use, and we should use LED bulbs, which saves the electricity power and gives more light. Now, moving to part B. Now, we have to read the clues and we have to identify the name of the architectural marvels. So, the first one, this was the world's tallest building until 1931, and it is the symbol of city of Paris, Eiffel Tower. Second, this shimmering white marble structure in Agra was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, and it is Taj Mahal. Third, one of the seven new wonders of the world, this 98-foot statue is one of the most famous landmarks of Brazil, Christ the Redeemer. Fourth, the famous bell sits inside the clock tower of the British Parliament in London, and it is Big Ben. Fifth, known for its flower like shape, and this structure in Delhi is a Baha'i house of worship, and it is Lotus Temple. Now, did you know the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is famous for its tilt? That means it is a little bit tilted on one side. It's not straight, it's a little bit inclined, which took around 200 years to be built. Okay, sentence. Identify where these famous landmarks are located. The famous Sydney Opera House is surrounded by the Sydney Harbour on three sides. Which country is it located in? It is in Australia. If you are visiting the Golconda Fort, which Indian state are you in? It is in Telangana. The Colosseum is the largest amphitheater in the world, which could house up to 87,000 spectators. In which city is it located? It is in Rome. The Forbidden City is a place that has been home to the emperors of the Ming Qing dynasty for more than 400 years. In which city will you find it? It is in Beijing. Borobudur is the world's largest Buddhist temple. Where is it located? Indonesia. Now we have part D. Different unusual modes of transportation are used in different parts of the world. So the first one, it is gondola, and it is found in Italy. Second, bamboo train. It is found in Cambodia. Third, Shinkansen. It is in Japan. Fourth, cyclo, and it is in Vietnam. Fifth, felucca, and it is in Egypt. Now, did you know the short over jet from New Zealand has thrilled millions of people by providing a unique ride in a boat that does 360-degree spins. That means this short over boat almost get upside down when it takes the people for the ride. And what it's just for fun, what only starts to work after it is fired? It's a rocket. Now let's moving to chapter number 3, time to celebrate. Now here there it's about telling about the festivals which are the important part of every culture. So first is Mardi Gras. It is celebrated before the religious season of Lent, which is a 40-day fasting period that leads to Easter. People wear colorful costumes and participate in parades. Second is Spring Lantern Festival. It is a Chinese festival and celebrated as a mark of final day of traditional Chinese New Year. And lantern of various shapes and sizes are flown in the sky as a mark of celebration. Third, Day of Dead. This Mexican festival is a way of remembering family members who are no longer alive. People paint their faces, wear colorful masks, and dance to celebrate the occasion. Next, La Tomatina. It is a popular festival held every year in Spain, where thousands of people gather to participate in the world's biggest food fight. And the celebrations are marked by people throwing overripe tomatoes at each other. Next, Songkran is a new year festival in Thailand. People celebrate it by throwing water on each other. Sometimes elephants can also be seen splashing water on the people. Now, here let's know there are no plums in a plum cake that you eat during Christmas. So, in the medieval times, the word plum means dry fruits such as raisins. So, hence the name plum cake was kept. And we can see a plum, the fruit is on the left hand side, but this is not added in the plum cake. At the medieval time, plum means dry fruits, just like raisins, cashew nuts, almonds. So, all these are dry fruits which were added in the plum cake. So, that's why it is named such. Part A, we have to identify the places where these festivals are celebrated. First is Chhat, and it is celebrated in Bihar. Second, Onam, and it is celebrated in Kerala. Third, Gudi Parva, it is a festival of Maharashtra. Fourth, Ugadi, and this is the festival of Karnataka. Bohag Bihu, it is celebrated in Assam. Lohri, it is celebrated in Punjab. Durga Puja, it is the festival of West Bengal. Pongal, it is the festival of Tamil Nadu. Gangor, it is celebrated in Rajasthan. Let's think festivals are a time of fun, festives, and celebration. So, how do people help in bringing people from different backgrounds together? Why are celebrating festivals good for everyone? Festivals are expressive way to celebrate glorious heritage, culture, and traditions. They add structure to our social lives and connect us with our families and background. Part B, apart from festivals, there are some important days which are also celebrated. So, match these special days to the dates when they are celebrated. So, first is International Women's Day, and it is celebrated on 8th March. Human's Rights Day, it is celebrated on 10th December. Third, World Environment Day, it is celebrated on 5th June. And on 23rd April, World Book Day is celebrated. 21st September, on this date, International Peace Day is celebrated. And on 14th November, Children's Day is celebrated. International Yoga Day, it is celebrated on 21st June. And World Water Day, it has been celebrated on 22nd March. Train your brain, if the first day of a month falls on a Monday, on which day will the 30th fall? It is on Tuesday. Chapter 4, in good taste. So part A, you have to take the correct answer option. What is the Spanish dish paella made up of? It is made up of rice. Which animal's meat is called venison? It is deer. Which ingredient do bakers use to make the bread rise? Yeast. Which bird is a common dish in France? Duck. Sponge, marble, and bun are types of which food item? It is cake. Which bread is used in Middle Eastern cuisine? It is pita bread. Now, moving to part B, we have to match the following food items with its nutrient. So, first one, it is oranges, which is to be matched with vitamin C. Second, carrot, it has vitamin A nutrient in it. Third, peanuts or cashew nuts, it is a good source of vitamin E. Fourth, fish, it is a good source of vitamin B. Fifth, green leafy vegetable, and its nutrient is vitamin K. Now let's think eating an apple is healthier than drinking a glass of apple juice. Why? Because eating apple reduces cholesterol, but apple juice doesn't. An apple contains fiber which helps in digestion, but juice does not help in digestion. Now, moving to part C, identify the cuisines to which these dishes belong. Write the correct answer. First one is pasta, and it belongs to Italian cuisine. Sushi, it belongs to Japanese cuisine. Chow mein, it belongs to Chinese cuisine. Biryani, it belongs to Mughlai cuisine. Nachos and salsa, it belongs to Mexican cuisine. Now, part D, identify the desserts from their pictures and their place of origin. Fill in the blanks with the correct answer. First, the name of the place is Spain and the food item is churros. Second, Turkey and the dessert is baklava. Belgium and the dessert is waffle. France and its dessert is macaroon. Now let's moving to train your brain. Here we have to match the phrases to their meanings. As cool as cucumber, and it is matched to be calm. So a statement for that, my friend is as cool as a cucumber even when he speaks in front of thousands of people. So the friend remains calm even he has to speak in front of hundreds of people. Second, eat like a horse. To eat a lot. Pooja is very thin, but she eats like a horse. That means Pooja is very thin, but she eats a lot. Third, have a sweet tooth. Enjoy sweet food. And the sentence is, my brother has a sweet tooth that he tries to satisfy through cookies, ice cream, and lots of chocolates. It means that the brother enjoys sweet food a lot. Fourth, a piece of cake, and it is very easy to do. So Rohit found the project to be a piece of cake because it was incredibly easy. That means that Rohit found the project to be very easy to do it because it was incredibly easy. Chapter 5, Films We Love. Now, part A, this is different in some of the students' book. So, it has been, part A is being shown again. We have to read the clues to identify the films. First one, set in the 17th century, this period action film starring Ajay Devgan and Saif Ali Khan is based on the life of the military leader of Chhatrapati Shivaji, founder of Maratha Empire, and it is Tanaji, the unsung warrior. Second, this film is based on the real life story of acid attack and survivor Lakshmi Agarwal with Deepika Padukone playing the lead role, and the name is Chapak. Next, the action thriller by Yash Raj Films stars Hrithik Roshan and Tiger Shroff. in the lead roles, and the story follows an Indian soldier assigned to eliminate his former mentor who has gone rogue, and it is war. This film traces India's post independence history from the perspective of a common man played by Salman Khan and follows his life from the age of 8 to 70. And it is Bharat. This film tells the story of an aspiring street rapper from the slums of Mumbai. It is based on the lives of Indian street rappers Divine and Nazi. And the name of the Mumbai is Gully Boy. Chapter 5, Films We Love. Read the clues to identify the films. The first one, this film tells the story of two cousins and their journey to the throne of Maheshmati kingdom. And the name of the film is Bahubali 2, The Conclusion. This film is based on the life of a captain of the Indian cricket team. The role was played by Imran Hashmi, and the film shows his rise and fall in cricket. Azhar, it's a movie name. This film is a musical comedy that tells the story of a teenage detective played by Ranbir Kapoor in search of his missing father. So the name of the movie is Jagga Jasoos. Fourth, this film stars Amir Khan as Mahavir Singh Fogart and traces his struggles to train his daughters Geeta Fogart and Babita Kumari to be world-class wrestlers and win a gold medal for the country. So the name of this famous movie is Dangal. Fifth, the film is based on a real-life incident where a brave 23-year-old air hostess sacrificed her life to protect the passengers aboard a hijacked flight. And the name of the movie is Neerja. Now, moving to Did You Know? S.S. Rajamouli's film Bahubali 2, The Conclusion, became the first Indian film released in 4K HD format. The film relies heavily on visual effects or VFX, which makes the larger than life scenes seem real. So here in the picture you can see before and after. So before using the VFX effect, the picture is normal, but after using these visual effects, the picture is looking quite different. It's almost looking a real scene. Now train your brain. Dangal was Indian first Indian film to cross earning of rupees 2000 crore in the worldwide collections. So how many zeros are there in 2000 crores? So there are 10 zeros in 2000 crores. Now let's read some interesting trivia related to films and filmmaking. So first one, it is located in Hyderabad. Ramoji Film City is the world's largest film studio complex. It is a film studio spanning 2000 acres where films such as Bahubali, Dilwale and Krish have been shot. Moving to the second one, costume designers are responsible for dressing all actors in a film. Bhanu Athaiya is an Indian costume designer who won the Academy Award for Best Costume Design for her work in the 1982 film Gandhi. A screenwriter decides the sequence of events in a film, writes the script and dialogues of every character. Many authors, such as Chetan Bhagat, came turned screenwriters and adapted their books into films. Next comes cinematographer, who is responsible for making the scenes in a film look visually appealing. Sudeep Chatterjee won the National Award for Best Cinematography in 2015 for the film Bazirao Mastani, while Tiru won the same award for the film 24 in 2016. Now, next, stunt team. They are the crew of professional performers who perform dangerous actions sequence in a film famous stunt coordinator Wolfgang Stegman trained Shah Rukh Khan for film Dawn 2. So the film had some dangerous stunts such as 300 feet high jump car chasing scene using 67 cars and a fight sequence in Malacca prison with real prisoners. Next, with a running time of 100 seconds, Fresh Guacamole is the shortest film ever nominated for the Oscar. Now, next come the role of makeup artists. They are responsible for the look of actors in a film. Rajkumar Rao's drastic change was seen that 33-year-old to a 324-year-old man in the film Rapta was the result of the work done by makeup artists from Los Angeles who worked with Zubby Johal of Dirty Hands Company to give the look to Rao's character. So these were the people who play an important role in film making. Now moving to train your brain, match the words to their meaning. Premiere. So it means the first showcase of a film. Second, clapper board. Clapper board is a board which is clapped before shooting a scene. Third, box office. It is the place in a cinema where tickets are sold. Fourth, celluloid. It's a thin material used to make films. Now, moving to part B. Look at the pictures and identify these Hollywood actors. So let's write the answer in the circle. So the first one is Vin Diesel. Second one, the name of this Hollywood actor is Gal Gadot. And third one is a very popular actor, and the name of the actor is Daniel Radcliffe. Fourth, the name of this actor is Jack Efron. Fifth, the name of this particular actor is Johnny Depp. Sixth, this Hollywood actor, her name is Angelina Jolie. Seventh, the name of this actress, Hollywood actress, is Emma Watson. And next comes the other Hollywood actor, and the name is Robert Downey Jr. And the last one is Jennifer Lawrence. And did you know that many best selling books have been made into award winning films? So we have to make a list of 5 films which are based on novels. And the name of the films are Wizard of Oz, Sense and Sensibility, Schindler's List, Little Women, The Godfather.
Students, we have done recapitulation of chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you are going to learn all these chapters for your periodic test. All the best. Take care. Bye students.